This might be the quietest disco. I think I've been to silent discos that have been louder than the disco that we're currently playing. Hello, Happy New Year to all the Scribble Victory fans. Today is the 18th of January 2020. What day is it, Tom?
It's Jamie's special day.
Yeah, it is. I'm a birthday boy. We're on our way to Grimsby Town FC. We're going to go hang out with Ian Holloway. Not really. We're just doing a birthday party that happens to be in the function room there. Since we're playing Grimsby quite a bit, which isn't a bad thing. I quite like Grimsby. Seems to do alright in Grimsby. I think we got this off the back of a gig we did at Doc's Beers the first time round, which is always nice. Nice to be appreciated. We're going to be playing the cajon and doing a bit of DJing. Well, I say we. I'm going to try and help out as much as I can. Probably keeping Tom watered.
DJ Victory, mate.
I won't talk you, I won't fight. But if you regret the path you choose, then there's some.
Let's park up. Oh, it's got the wrong bloody area. Where's our park? It's got park close, to be honest. So let's go around. Not in the disabled. Is that disabled?
No.
Let's go here, shall we? Sponsored by Young. Let's go in here and then see what the crack is, shall we?
But I'd really.
The years it depends how heavy stuff is because it only takes a certain weight. You're probably better off carrying it, yeah. There's nobody coming up and down, so I'm going up in a second. She's in that room, right? Remember? Yeah.
Should we have a look where we're going first?
Yeah, shall we look at the ground? Would you like to have a quick look so we can figure out where
Yeah,
the stuff is? Is that
yeah,
alright?
come in, I'll show you.
That's alright, no worries.
Watch the wire.
Will do.
This is your room.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Is that alright?
Yeah.
There's a plug socket there.
Amazing.
I think there's one behind there, but I'll say you've got two there. Is that right for you?
Yeah, bang on. Thank you.
Alright.
Thanks for your help.
Thank you.
No problem.
So as it stands, we've had a little bit of an issue with the sound limiter in here. We've got a traffic light system, which we were completely aware of, which is why we didn't play with drums. We've got this traffic light system, and as you can tell, the disco isn't massively loud, which is going to be a bit of an issue getting people up dancing, I think. Me personally.
I just have to keep playing as many bangs as I can.
So we started just sound checking with a cajon and an acoustic guitar, and then we ended up triggering the amber on the traffic light system, which I'll show you in a sec. It then flickered and then cut all the power out. We've dealt with these before, but this one is set so low and it's so sensitive.
I've never come across anything as sensitive as this before.
It's getting to the point where it's like, is it even worth us playing through a PA? I think, but it's one of those. So let's just show you what the actual traffic light system looks like. It's completely up to you. So the time is now 8 o'clock and we're just going to go on and play our first set. quietest gig that we've ever played. That sound limiter is ridiculously sensitive. My voice is kind of going because I'm having to sing so loud because it can't go through the PA any louder than it already is, because it's kind of triggering the amber on the traffic light system. As soon as it ends up being on amber for more than 3 seconds, I think it starts cutting out. It cuts out the whole sound system, everything that's linked to the plug. We don't want that to happen because that would end up looking pretty crap, to be honest. It's not the venue's fault. They've got a limiter in place for a reason, and that's because as you can see behind me, we're in a residential area, so apparently the residents have complained before about the noise of private functions and stuff like that. So it ends up being a bit of a catch-22 in the fact that they want to have functions here, but they've had to agree to a certain sound limit in order to keep the license. Bit frustrating for us, because when this guy booked us, he'd seen us at Doc's Beers. We were there with a full drum kit, and we were quite loud, raucous, and we had that sort of party atmosphere. We can't do that today for a party, which is quite frustrating for us. Grimsby Town Football Club have been really nice about it, and to be fair, it is purely down to the fact that they've got a residential area on their case pretty much 7 days a week, making sure that there's no loudness, or it doesn't go beyond a certain level. A bit frustrating, really, but it's not these guys' fault. They've been perfectly nice about it. We'll see how the rest of the night goes. This might be the quietest disco. I think I've been to silent discos that have been louder than the disco that we're currently playing. Giving you an ultimatum, but I'd really appreciate a decision. It's quite clear that we have got nothing in common, bar attraction, and that's why I'll proceed with caution. So what do you wanna do? Oh, have you got a bit more light on your phone?
Yeah.
We're home from Grimsby. Tom, what did you reckon?
Bit quiet, but it was all right. It was all right. I think it went without a hitch, aside from the big elephant in the room, which was the sound limiter. That kind of killed it for me, I think, unfortunately. Shame, really, because it was just so quiet.
Yeah, I really struggled, if I'm honest. I think it could have been a lot louder. I think I think we worked it out. It was probably set to about 80 decibels, which is just not loud enough if you want a disco. No. It wasn't loud enough. If we'd have played with drums, we would have really struggled with that. Even with playing with cajon, I strummed my guitar, it triggered the amber, and it kept throwing me off because I was finding myself, I was having to look at the limiter more than what I was doing with my hands on the fretboard and my fingers on the fretboard, which is really, really annoying because it kept meaning that I kept messing up. Yeah, that's my excuse anyway, and that's what I'm sticking to. As I mentioned before, the reason is that it's in a residential area. The residents don't like noise after a certain time. They don't like noise that they can hear. I suspect that around that area there are a lot of older people who have come to retirement and like their cupaholics in bed for 9 o'clock. That was fair enough. But the guy who booked us said he really enjoyed it still, so that was good. Tried to get on the pitch, that didn't work. They turned the floodlights off. But ultimately, all the staff were really nice. I really got on. All the people in the party seemed quite nice. We got chatting to people, just seemed to be really chatty. Again, Grimsby people are just really welcoming and really friendly. can't fault him really. And that's about it really. So we've got some good stuff coming up in 2020. The calendar's already looking pretty full, isn't it?
Pretty much full already, yeah. We were saying earlier on the drive down, I think we've got gigs up until
October.
at least, yeah, genuinely.
People have inquired about Christmas. People have inquired about New Year's
already.
It's going absolutely crazy.
Which is great.
Yeah,
which is absolutely brilliant. So keep them coming. I mean, we had a point this week, didn't we, where we had, I think it was on either Tuesday or Wednesday, where we got offered a list of dates from 3 different people.
all the same dates.
Exactly the same dates, which I think we were already booked up for, weren't we?
We were
Pretty
booked
much.
up anyway, really. So, yeah, there's not a lot of Saturdays left in the year now. I'm estimating there's about six Saturdays left out of the whole year, which is crazy.
Of about what? There's 40, probably 48 left, if that. It's crazy. It's crazy. But we'll keep on doing it.
And it was nice, yeah. And thank you very much for all the birthday wishes. Thanks, Tom, for putting that picture of me up with the birthday boy badge.
It's all right. It's all right. No, it's your special day, mate.
My special day.
Yeah.
It was. It's now past 12 o'clock. So
Well, what we're on now? We're on 5 to 3, and we're going for what we're doing tomorrow. We're not gigging tomorrow. We're going to Newark Air Museum for Jamie's birthday. So
Yeah.
that'll be a nice day. But it just means that we've got to be up for 9 o'clock. So I think that signals bedtime.
yeah.
Good night, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Take it easy.
My special day.